All right, so prepositions, things like in, at, on, to, of, by, right? These are really kind of like vocab questions. I mean, obviously they're not vocab in the sense that you don't know what that people know what these words mean, but certain prepositions just go in certain contexts and not in others, so you really have to think more contextually about this than and then they're not really like grammar rules per se. So we have would differences point to underlying cultural values, point on underlying cultural values, point at underlying cultural values, or can I say they point important? So we definitely can't say they point important. We wouldn't say they point on cultural values. Now, point at is a phrase, but not in this sense, right? So pointing at would be like I'm pointing at something on the board, or I'm pointing at the person over there, right? Literally. So we're not going to be at, I would say pointing to underlying values would be, so you'd have to use to in this instance because they're not literally pointing at something with like one's finger, right? So they point to underlying cultural values. Answer choice A.